Robin has these eyes that can see right through you. It's like she always knows what you're going to say next, but it doesn't work the other way around. They're like these hazel-colored two-way mirrors that show you everything about yourself. Stuff you didn't even want to see, but you do. She makes you. I miss her eyes most of all, I think. They're one of the first things I noticed about her. It was this chilly day in early October, and the leaves were just starting to change color. I was at the University College Library trying to find a book for my third-year microeconomics game theory. I was not doing very well in that class, I'll tell you that much. We just had this big test, and, well, I almost passed. I didn't, but I was close. And my test was on top of this huge stack of books I was carrying around the library. And then I must have tripped on something because I fell and dropped all of them. I was trying to pick them back up as quickly as I could, and then I saw these hands with red nail polish start to do the same. I looked up, and there she was. Robin. Those hazel eyes staring back at me, looking through me. She complimented the necklace I had on that day. It was these silver wings on a metal chain. I've had it since I was little. It's kind of my staple. I actually don't know where it is right now. I thought... anyways, we started talking, and we really hit it off. She was in that class with me, Eco 305. She was only in second year, but she's smart, like really smart. And she must have seen my test on top of that stack of books because she asked me if I needed a tutor. She knew I wasn't doing great in the class, I mean. I was reluctant at first, though. I didn't want her to see me as, well, you know, I didn't want her to see me as not having everything together. Like I didn't have all the answers. But we kept talking. We followed each other on Insta, and then I asked for her number, and we started texting, and then we would have these FaceTime calls planned for doing homework that would start at like 7 p.m., and then before we knew it, it was 4 a.m., and we still hadn't done any work. Well, after all those FaceTime calls and after my grades started getting worse, Robin offered again. I'll never forget it. It was this text she sent me, and it just said, maybe think again about me helping you think. And I was like, what? And she was like, want me to help you with Eco 305? And I was like, no, I can do it on my own. And it's true. I could do it on my own. I had really heavy courses that term, and I was sure that as soon as I got all of those under control, I would instantly understand all the material. And, well, it didn't happen quite like that. So, I agreed. Robin started FaceTiming me again, and this time it meant business. Eventually, I at least convinced her to come over to my place to do it, to help me. And it worked. I passed the course with flying colors. Flying, just like that. And, just like that, she's gone. We've been together for 14 months and 11 days. Yes, I'm still counting. Just because she's gone doesn't mean I have to stop counting. It doesn't. The thing is, she didn't say goodbye when she left this time. Robin and me, we always had our own special little way of saying goodbye. She'd say, goodbye, Bluebird, and I'd say, goodbye, Robin, and then we had this little handshake that ended in a kiss. It was, yeah, it was our thing. The last time I saw her, she slept over at my place on Saturday. She was in my bed when we fell asleep, and then I must have seen her at like 6 a.m. the next morning. I heard her get a text and then start packing up her things, and by the time I opened my eyes, I just saw the door close. I'm worried about her. It's not like Robin to just leave like that. I don't want to freak out or assume the worst. I'm just not sure this is her choice, if you know what I mean. I just hope she's okay. Seriously, this again, right now. My computer, it keeps showing up and I don't know how to get it off. It's trying to get me to update it, but it already has a bunch of things wrong with it, and I don't know if I want to risk updating it and possibly losing some stuff. And when I try to get off that page, it just says error. My battery is completely messed up too. Every time I unplug my laptop, it just dies immediately. I think the problem might be that I have too much on here. My, what's it called? Storage? Well, I just don't think I have much. I have a hard drive somewhere, but I don't know how I would download it onto here because I'm pretty sure I would need to download a program, and that's the thing. It won't. My laptop won't let me download anything. It thinks everything is a virus. So, because of that, it won't even let me open anything or move more than 3 feet away from an outlet. I just sit here with a laptop that will only let me Google things and play online solitaire. I don't have to update anything to do that. And yes, some of us do still play online solitaire. It's very fun. I used to play it all the time as a child. You know exactly where everything is supposed to go, and you just need to get it there, no matter what cards you've been dealt. I don't exactly know why it stopped working. Robin used to illegally stream shows for us to watch on here, so maybe something hacked in. Maybe she... yeah, I'm actually not sure. It was so much easier to just play simple games like that before. And so much more fun. Now it's just like, give me the link so we can all lie and convince each other we didn't kill someone. But when I was growing up, we made our own games. It was whatever we had lying around, like some construction paper and chalk that my dad kept on the bottom shelf of the garage. We used to make do. And that was the whole fun of it. That was before technology came and swept us all away, trying to update us 24/7. What if I don't want that? You know? What if I just want to keep things the way they are? The way they were. Internet games just don't have the same flavor. Remember MASH? We used to make up each other's fortunes using the stupidest possibilities, and that was the best part. I was actually really good at creating those. I used to make all the stupidest things up when I'd play with my little brother. He hated it, but I would always cheat, so he would end up with 1,000 children living in a shack and working as a garbage man. Oh, he would throw a fit, but I got a laugh out of it. I mean, it was funny. It was just a joke. When I turned 11, I found out about cootie catchers. Because of my immense talent writing MASH fortunes, I would do the same thing in these. I would predict people's futures or write their fortunes inside. Wait, I have one, I think, so you don't have to watch me make the whole thing. I was using it when Robin was here the other night. I had to show her how to make them. Let me see. I knew it. Robin's always talking about the future, about us and what we would, I just thought it might ease up the conversation if I brought back something nostalgic. We were playing and talking, and I'm actually not sure she really liked it. At first, she was smiling and everything, but then that sort of started to fade. It's a game I played when I was like 10. It wasn't anything serious. Maybe she didn't think my predictions were so funny. Oh, who is... Someone's starting to... or trying to join my live stream. Sorry, I've never actually had to do this before. How do I... accept... Hi.
Hi, I'm Plato, you're Dahl.
Yes?
Do you remember anything suspicious about the night that Robin left?
I'm sorry, who are you?
I just told you I'm Plato.
But why did you just come on my live stream saying I know something about my partner's disappearance?
I didn't insinuate anything. Perhaps you're projecting? Perhaps you know something about her disappearance?
Why do you ask so many questions? Are you Robin's friend?
I think acquaintance would be a better word. You're the last one to have seen her. You don't have any idea where she could have gone?
That's not confirmed.
I confirmed it. Why didn't you follow her?
I was barely awake. I don't even know what time. I didn't know she wasn't going to come back. Ever. I thought she was coming back.
Squatulate.
Excuse me?
Verb, to leave without saying goodbye.
Sure. That's an ugly word.
It's an ugly thing. Can you think of anything that that might have happened before she left?
There is one thing. I don't know if it has anything to do with... I mean, it doesn't really have...
The desperate longing for childhood that leads to a fear of the future.
What? No, no.
Denial to face that?
No, no. The night I last saw her, we were playing with this cootie catcher. I made it for us to not be so serious for once. Robin was always talking about the future, about us and what we would... I just thought it would be fun or easier, easy, if we just didn't think about it for 1 second, if we were just with each other together the way we'd always been.
Did it work? Was it easier?
Yeah, I thought so. She asked me about like kids. So I was like, let's ask the cootie catcher how many we'll have. And then I cheated to make the answer open up to 1,000. I thought it was but then she said she was tired and wanted to go to bed. So we did. She slept facing the wall that night.
She was angry with you.
No, she wasn't.
How do you know?
I know a lot about Robin. I know her favorite color is red. That's the color she always painted her nails. And that's the color they wore the first day we met. And I know her favorite book is Huxley's Brave New World.
World State City controls its citizens by keeping them superficially happy and fulfilled.
Oh, I never actually got around to reading it. I don't like classic lit that much, and I was really busy last term, so I just never got the chance.
I think that was Robin. Superficially fulfilled.
I'm sorry, you come on my live stream for 5 minutes and think you have my 2-year relationship all figured out?
I've overstepped, haven't I? I'm working on that, I'm sorry. But I don't think I'm wrong. You knew her favorite color and her favorite book, but did you know her biggest dreams? Where she wants to be in 5 years or 10 years? Do you know if she sees you with her then, or are you too afraid to ask?
My computer is being weird. It's telling me I have to update it, but I don't want to, and I'm afraid that if I do, things will delete off of it.
It's very unlikely that they would delete.
But what if they do?
Well, you can't open them anyway.
What?
You just said that you can't open the things anyway. Even if even if everything does get deleted when you update it, it makes no difference. What you thought was there is already gone. You're going to have to update it eventually because otherwise your hardware will slow down until it's unusable anymore. It'll break. There's really no other option.
There is, there's one more thing she said that night. You make it hard to breathe. And I heard her, I have this tray of jewelry on my desk. I heard her rustle her fingers through it. It sounded like she took something, but I don't know what. If, yeah.
Letting go doesn't mean that you don't care about someone anymore. It's just realizing that the only person you really have control over is yourself.
Where'd you read that? Soup for the Soul?
Actually, Soup for the Teenage Soul.
Thanks for talking to me, Plato.
Yeah. I'll go back to my live stream now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Bye. That necklace with the metal wings. My necklace. It's not here. What did she see that night? What was Robin looking at when she decided she was going to leave? I told you I was always going to be here. How could you just walk away from everything we had? Fuck Robin! I thought that was real. I thought that's how we were. I thought we had a future, one that was just like the past. Your mouth was saying one thing, but your eyes, I could see it. But I don't think you wanted to. Your eyes were showing me something else, showing me all the parts of myself that I didn't want to see. But I tried to see them, Robin. I guess not hard enough. I don't want to update. Plato can say whatever, but keeping things in this version, the way I know them, is the only way I can function. They were never there to begin with. My files, Robin, the version of her I knew. She never existed. Error 404, page not found. If the system's going to crash, I have to press the button. It's coming no matter what. Loading. 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 Update pending.